Wethersfield, Connecticut, personal injury attorney Ryan McKeen here, and I'm here to talk to you today about 3 things that you need to know if you suffered a personal injury in Wethersfield, Connecticut. And there are a lot of injuries that happen in Wethersfield, Connecticut. You've got Interstate 91, you have Berlin Turnpike, you have just a number of roads with busy at Silas Dean Highway, just busy, dangerous intersections. So you see a lot of accidents that happen in Wethersfield, Connecticut. So I'm going to tell you 3 things that you need to know, and these are just the basics. It's not a substitute for legal advice, but these are some common things that I'm asked initially in dealing with people who are injured in Wethersfield, Connecticut. The first is that you do not have to give a statement to the person who hit you's insurance company, or the person who caused your injury's insurance company. Now, they're going to want to trick you, and they're going to want to trap you, and they're going to want to make you think that you don't have an option. But you should never give that statement to somebody else's insurance company without consulting with a Wethersfield personal injury attorney first, because they want that information to trick you or trap you or use it against you at a later date, and you don't want to give it to them because you don't have to. Now, the second thing you're going to want to know is about emergency rooms. And we see a lot of people who get hurt, they're taken to an emergency room. It could be Hartford Hospital, it could be St. Francis. And what happens is they start getting medical bills. And people think like, well, maybe I can submit the medical bills to to the other person's insurance company. And the law is as such that the other person's insurance company doesn't have an obligation to pay those bills right away. They may have to pay you back at the end, but not up front. Your health insurance may be the primary insurance that is going to cover these bills, so that can mean things like co-pays. So what you want to do is you don't want to you don't want to ignore those bills whatsoever. You want to talk to an experienced Wethersfield personal injury attorney about things like payment plans. Maybe there's med pay, letters of protection that are going to help protect your credit, keep you out of collections, and get you moving again, really. And really, the last point is a lot of people, when they end up in these emergency rooms, what happens is they get sent home and they get told to take Tylenol. Maybe there's an x-ray that gets done, the x-ray is negative, and these can be people who have very serious injuries. And really what the emergency room is looking for is this a person in crisis? Do they need to be immediately admitted to the hospital for some emergency surgery? So people who have very serious injuries, sometimes injuries that can only show up later on MRIs after things like swelling have gone down, it's important that you get the care that you need immediately, because the longer you're in pain and not getting the help that you need, the worse things get for you. You don't want to ignore medical or legal problems. So what you're going to want to do is get to a doctor, whether it's a chiropractor or a physical therapist, who knows how to treat people who have been injured or suffered your specific injuries. So if you have any questions about any kind of injury in Wethersfield, Connecticut, you can give me a call, 860-471-8333. My office, practically looks out to Wethersfield, Connecticut. We're right over the bridge in Route 3 in Glastonbury. My office looks out to the Cove, which abuts the Connecticut River. So you can give us a call 24/7. Either me or a member of my team will be standing by.